Amber Rose spoke at the RNC last night or the night before, and Black people are just having a time on social media, calling her traitor. Joy Reid attacked her. It's I'm sure you've seen it. It's just this big thing about Amber Rose. Here's a quick question I have for us as people of color. This is something that really irks me about people of color. Is that why is it not okay for her who she said she doesn't identify as a Black woman, but to us she's a woman of color. Why is it not okay for a woman of color to support the Republican? Why is it wrong? Why do you have this perception that all Black people must and only should be Democrats? I want to understand that. I don't understand it. What is wrong with somebody to say, you know what, I just think I believe this better? Why is it for us as people of color, we feel like Black people should only be Democrats, vote Democrats, and if they do not, they're traitors, they're Uncle Toms, like y'all call Tim and Byron Daniels and other people that are Black people who are not Democrats? Why is it wrong? Why can't you respect their rights? Why do they not have rights to be an independent or Republican or whatever they want to do? And this is one thing that irks me about people of color when it comes to the political uh discussion. It irks me. Like, no, you're Black. You're supposed to be Democrat. But anyways, one of the cousins sent me this video by this brother, and I sent him an offering, and I asked him, can I replay his video? I don't think he responded yet. It's early in the morning, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just play about 10 minutes just in case, but I think he wouldn't have a problem with me replaying his video. And he said he's Trump brainwashed him. And I want to just go ahead and play. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit because the laid back talk and stuff like that. So I'm gonna speed it up. I'm only gonna play about 10 minutes, and I'm gonna, once he reply, I'm gonna play the rest of it. And I want to know what you think. But I thought his commentary was so simple, and that's how I feel. This is how I feel. Okay, so his name is, let's see, what's his name? Big Daddy. Trump, Big Ward the Genius. Big Ward the Genius. So we're gonna play about 10 minutes, okay?
Good morning, good morning. Today is Monday,
speed it up a little bit.
July 15th, 2024. I am back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I was
And for all of you who's always talking about me while I'm reacting to videos that I'm always interrupting the speaker, I will not be saying anything this time. But that's because I'm in a rush this morning. All right.
scrolling through Facebook, right? And I saw a post where, Trump just got shot, whatever, shot at. And some were laughing, some were saying it was fake, it was a conspiracy, it was a setup. He did it himself, had it set up, and gonna have the Secret Service and all them people, in on it, like that's possible, right? Just people that don't think at all. So I happen to get on the post and comment that the Secret Service don't work for him. They work for the country to protect the current president and all living ex-presidents. They all a part of one group, Secret Service. They have no favorites. They all are the same. So they don't work for Trump to where they're gonna get with him and go along with his plan to stage a fake assassination attempt.
Jesus.
Why would he need to do that? He winning anyway. Why would he fake it? So I posted that. That was my comment on the post. So as I went through in the beginning, when I first decided that I wasn't going to be Democrat no more, that I'm open. I'm not Republican either. I'm independent. But when I decided that I wasn't going to be Democrat no more, right? As a black man, all black family, black community, that's an outcast. I became an outcast. My family talk about me, sister and whoever. Not, they don't hate me, but they make fun of me or what have, you Republican, which I'm not a Republican. But I just let them, crack the jokes, what have you. And one of the commenters came back at me and said I was brainwashed. Trump brainwashed me because of my support of him in this election. Normally, when they can't defend their position and you don't agree with them, they call you brainwashed. They tell you you ain't woke. Sell out, amongst other names. But what they can't do is tell you why they support who they support. All they know is they just do. If you ask them, well, some of them will say, most of them, the racism thing. Some of them, I ain't gonna speak for all of them. There's some of them that would say abortion. They believe in abortion rights for women. So even though I don't agree with that, at least those people have some type of reason or explanation of why they are voting the way they do. Most of them, especially my people, my family, I can ask them right now, why you a Democrat? If I don't give them time to think about it and come up with something, they ain't gonna have no answer of why. It's just what we do. We just vote Democrat. It's automatic. That's what we've always done. And we'll be too afraid to do otherwise because you don't want to be looked at by your own community as an outcast. Luckily for me, I don't care. Because I don't care who don't fuck with me. I don't care. I don't want nobody to bother me no way. So whoever want to get away from around me, from friends or family, whoever, if you ain't down with me, I don't care who you are, family or friend, if you ain't down with me, I don't want you around me. I don't care if you're related to me or you're just a friend of mine or somebody I know, associate or whatever. If you ain't truly down with me, I don't care if you don't want to be around me. So it don't bother me. I ain't scared to come out and say, this is what I believe. And why I'm voting this way and why I think this way and this, that, and the other, right? The thing that I've noticed about people that still stuck, most people that still stuck on the Democrat plantation are people let me explain the plantation, first of all. We're going to take you back to a real plantation, back in the day, the slave plantation. When Harriet Tubman came back on the Underground Railroad, y'all may find it hard to believe. When Harriet Tubman came back to free the slaves, she would take them up north to freedom. She would come all the way back to get some more. And each time she came back, there was some that didn't want to leave. They were scared. Slavery was all they known. They never knew freedom. So freedom scared them because it was something they didn't know nothing about. Fear of the unknown. Sometimes people are afraid of what they don't know, even if it's something that's going to be better for them. If they don't understand it, have never experienced it before, it will scare them into staying where they are. Familiar pain. Some people would rather go through familiar pain than unfamiliar peace.
Amen.
Because they're not familiar with it. They don't understand it. They don't know what to expect. So it scares them. Freedom scares some people.
Jesus.
Believe it or not. The majority of the remaining Black Democrats are afraid to be free.
Jesus.
People have escaped the plantation on the freedom. As far as being independent, I'm not a Republican, I'm free. I've escaped the Democrat plantation, went on to freedom.
So I know in here we only recognize Republican and Democrat, right? To me, for me, born again Christians should not be either Republican or Democrat, because the Democrat might have something that goes against your faith. The Republicans might have something that goes around your faith. Like, how are you as a born again believer who believe in the God of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob is okay with men going in women's bathroom? How does that make you sleep well at night? That your little girl can go to the bathroom and a grown, crusty, hairy, grown man who thinks he's a woman comes in the bathroom and using the bathroom with your little girl? How? I said I wasn't gonna say nothing. Let me let Big Daddy talk. Go ahead, Big Daddy.
I come back to free some more slaves. They said, big boy, no, what's better than what we've got here? The Democrats take good care of them good white folk. The Democrats make sure I'm gonna have something to eat. They're gonna make sure I got a roof over my head, Section 8, something to eat, food stamps, and whatever else I may need, clothes and vouchers, you name it. The Democrat, master Democrat, good white folk. That happened during slavery, during the original slavery, the original sin of America. That was what was going on when slavery was escaping to freedom. There was some that would not go.
On the news this morning, it says that President Biden is going to try to write a law to limit Supreme Court justices, because he didn't say this, but this is what I read. He didn't get any justices on the court, and Trump put 3 justices on the court. But what people act like is Trump forced these people on the court, except for the one in the last year. I think Mitch McConnell should have allowed President Obama's judge on the court. I disagree with what McConnell did, but I really do believe that Obama should have gotten that last judge. Okay, so minus that one, Trump got 2 justices. And to me, if God allowed that to happen, it's obvious that our country is going down the wrong path. And the Supreme Court, anyway, let me shut my mouth. Let me let Big Daddy. Go ahead, Big Daddy. I said I wasn't gonna say nothing, Big Daddy. Go ahead.
And told the ones that were escaping, y'all crazy. Y'all gonna get caught. Y'all crazy. Just like now, they're calling me crazy. And other black people that are breaking away from the Democrat plantation, they're calling us crazy. What's better than what we've got here? Master Biden, good white folk. So they wouldn't leave.
Jesus.
They call me brainwashed. I'm brainwashed. Trump brainwashed me. Well, let's break down what brainwash means. Don't when you wash something, that means you cleaning it up. So washing means cleaning, right? And my brain had been washed. That means my brain had been clean. It was dirty. So somebody come along and brainwash you means opening up your brain and your mind to something that it wasn't open to before. Clean the poison, clean the dirt and the trash that was on it at first, wash it up. Now you got something new and clean. You've been brainwashed. That's what it originally means. But they've taken it and twisted it into something like it's something bad, that your mind has been opened and renewed and cleaned and washed.
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna stop it here because I have to go. So I sent him a message and I said, can I please do a reaction to your video? And I gave him an orphan. So hopefully he sees it. And if it's okay with him, I'll do the other half of the video later. I want to know what you think about everything he said. Everything Big Daddy said. I want to know what you think about it. Comment below. I forgot to put my banner up. I absolutely love you. I adore you. I'm going to be giving y'all some more dating and marriage content. It's coming. It's just that right now we're in such a political state that I can't help but talk about some of the stuff that we're seeing and experiencing, and to really think about why Black people, why do we demonize other Black people who decide to not vote Democrat or support a Democrat? And if Amber Rose had said that same speech for the Democrat at the DNC, would y'all still demonize her? Put aside her being a hoe and the catwalk and the thought walk and whatever. That's not what I'm talking about. It went for all the rappers and the singers that's going to be at the DNC. Are y'all going to demonize them because they said all that at the DNC? No, you're not. So I don't understand. I don't understand. I love you, my beloved. Let me know what you think. Bye.